Hey. Man, this is harder than I thought. Got an echo, got everything. Gonna have bloody loops and loops and what to do to have this set up nice. It seems to be. I'm using OBS. If anyone knows how to bloody use it, let me know. I've got a loop playing back into my head, even though I turned that off. So, yeah, a little bit annoying. It's yeah, very annoying. Not sure if it's because I'm recording and streaming, but either way, I really don't want to be listening to my own voice. You guys probably don't want to listen to it. So anyway, this is my first EU4 run. Yeah, so the goal was to complete as many of the Ottoman missions as I could. I've only got about 300 hours, so I am a noob, which is why I picked Ottomans. So I wanted to complete the Ottoman missions. And then in typical me fashion, I changed halfway through because I thought, ooh, that'd be nice. So yeah, we'll do my time lapse and I'll show you where it all went wrong. So started off doing what Ottomans do, gobbling up Byzantium and all the little people around me. Ragusa did okay. I end up grabbing them as well, obviously, for missions. But it started going wrong around about here when I decided, you know what, I want to form Byzantium. Unfortunately, I just bought Dharma and hadn't read the patch notes, so I bet people can guess what the fudge went wrong there. So I spent so many Diplo points and admin points sorting out my states to get so that Georgian culture was the main. Um, yeah, and then found out I couldn't bloody form it, so I ended up wasting so many. Um, what I'll do is I'll pause it here and give you a quick talk through because one good side example, side issue was obviously I became Orthodox. So um, yeah, so I'm an Orthodox country. Uh, got a PU over Muscovy. First ever PU I've ever had, and to get it over Muscovy, I was pretty bloody chuffed. So at this point, I'd realised I'd wasted so much money because my corruption was really high because I had unbalanced tech because I'd wasted admin and Diplo points prattling around with states and cultures. Um, so I was like, what can I do then? What can be the goal? I don't want to restart because I'm not doing awful. I've just got to accept that I can't do that achievement. So I decided to go for the is it Sultans of Rome achievement where you need to have Rome, Byzantium, and Muscovy in as cores. So I figured, well, I've got two, and if I keep beating Venice up, I'll work my way around to beat up the Pope. Yeah, so that's where we got to. Currently, Lebanon are a vassal, so are Fadl, but I released them, Syria as well. But I ended up, yeah, just releasing all of them. So we'll just play some more. Um, yeah, because they started being idiots, did Faddle, so I let them get eat by Dawasi, and then I grabbed it what I wanted. So yeah, as you can see, beating up the Balkans area. Bohemia is now the emperor, and that's how it stayed for the rest of the game. Um, yeah, so pause it here again, and at this point, I formed Iraq. I was, they're my little people, and I thought, well, I'll just feed them anything I get in this area, just to save prattling around. Managed to just grab. I needed Qatar and Awal. Managed to use the threat and war against Hormats just to make them give me it, save me. God, just getting troops down there was a nightmare, and you know, bloody, attrition was a problem. So, and Iraq wasn't very loyal. So, but yeah, as you can see, got the Ottoman Russia. Yes, loved that. And then, so my goal now, as you can see, I've got Rome, was to try and get round the Black Sea so that it becomes mine. Didn't quite get there. Managed to get Moldova and grab them as a vassal and then integrate. And then same with Imerti, as you saw, who just disappeared. Great horde. I kept meaning to sort of sort that border gore out, but yeah, couldn't really be bothered. It kept going wrong. Everything went wrong. My first ever run, so full run, sorry. Um, yeah, so as you can see, we got Persia, massive Persia, and Ethiopia. Look at that. So, however, at this stage, Britain just went mental. They were like top by so many points. It was pretty embarrassing for me, if I'm honest with you. So yeah, as you can see, this is pretty much how it ended. I didn't do too much more. There's a pretty big war coming up. Oh, yep, just missed it. Was down here where I Transoxia, I think it was. Britain declared war on Transoxia and Persia joined in, so I grabbed them. And now Ardabil are my marches. These are all Iraq and Lebanon all became marches in the end because yeah, I was running low on. I was getting to the point where at this stage where I didn't have an heir, so I was a bit panicky and thought, do you know what? I'm going to force them into my religion so that I can marry them, which pissed them off. But I made them marches, cheered them up. Yeah, and that's pretty much how the game ended. We had a big war there. I enjoyed that. Transoxia, I was smashing through, follow my mouse, all the way down, and we were just yeah, I was beating the crap out of them. But unfortunately, Britain had started the war and peaced out. I got 3,000 ducats, but I just don't need ducats. I fully understand when people say towards the end game, ducats just aren't important. They were just there. When I needed them, I just clicked a button and units appeared, buildings sprang up. It was fine for money. What I needed was territory and to get rid of this border gore. Unfortunately, it didn't quite work. The next big war, we'll zoom in over Bohemia because guess where it was? Over here. We'll slow it down a fraction. Yeah, as you can see, that was it there. Basically it. For about 3 years, I was beating the crap out of them. Took Praha. I guess it's Prague, is it? Don't know. So I took that in the war. Britain was involved. So it's me, Scandinavia, Lithuania, and Britain versus Bohemia and the Holy Roman Empire, minus Austria. I don't know why they didn't bother coming in. Maybe they were disloyal or something. Um, oh, and Naples. So my thing was I marched up the coast and knocked Naples out of the war from my troops in Rome, took Napoli, and yeah, just pissed them off to the point where they just got out, which gave me Tunisia. As you can see, these were all mine. I created them into a march again. I was toying with the idea of a race, see if I could get a quick war against Spain, and basically knowing the worst they'd do is take them off me and some of this. So but yeah, Bohemia. So this war was going really well. I was stack wiping. My 80 odd K was stack wiping there like 70, 80k quite comfortably. Had better troops. Unfortunately, attrition was starting to wear me down because Britain, with its 400,000 troops, which was obscene, did nothing. Just did didn't even like didn't even bloody bombard their coasts, as you can see. Verdun was on our side. That they ceased to exist after the war. Um, yeah, it was a bit of a shame that Britain just didn't take part. We could have really neutered Bohemia. Yeah, there you go. Look, Verdun gone. Um, yeah, bit of a shame. I could have tidied up this border gore, but that was yeah. It's the only reason I honoured the art. But they just never joined in, so I ended up fighting a defensive war on my fort lines at the front, and just basically killing any army that crossed the border, and they soon stopped sending them, and then eventually they pieced out. I got some money, yeah, but that was it. Um, but yeah, that's how the game went. Not exactly. Yeah. Oh wow, we've got someone in chat. No, 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 no. It all went wrong. Britain abandoned us. So yeah, I'm not like I said, I'm not a very good bloke. I didn't really push the attack when I could have done, and yeah, ended up getting sort of driven back and fighting defensively. So yeah, um, yeah, Bohemia didn't get wrecked. That's how they ended the game. It was a bit of a shame. But no, my first ever run to the end with a nice easy country. Um, yeah. So, well, thank you, Frederick the Prussian, for watching. The only person, but hey, shout out for you. So yeah, thank you very much, and hopefully we get a few more next time, and I do better because I did far awful.